Hey everyone, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I add a bit of romance to my home, perfect decor for Valentine's Day that can also be transitioned into spring so it can last you through the next couple of months. As you can see from my Pinterest account, I'm very inspired by French country or French farmhouse or cottage style. It gives off such a romantic vibe. Before we start decorating, I'm going to take you all shopping with me to see what we can find, and then I'll show you how I styled it in my home. First, we'll be starting with faux and dried florals. As much as I would love to have fresh flowers throughout the house, it's just too expensive and obviously they don't last long. So these are a much more affordable option. Although at the end of this video, I will be showing you a few fresh floral arrangements. I love having fresh flowers in the kitchen, on the dining table, and occasionally on the coffee table. I'm personally drawn to creams, blushes, and pinks, especially around Valentine's Day. Maybe you prefer red or even a more neutral palette. Feel free to choose whichever color makes you happy and gives you the romantic aesthetic that you're going for. So here are the faux florals and faux greenery stems I'll be using. Some of these I already had from previous years, but I did pick up a few new stems. The first faux arrangement I'll be putting together will be for the top dining shelf. I'll be using this vase from Hobby Lobby. I purchased this last year, but they do still have it in stock. For the stems, I'll be using silver dollar eucalyptus, blush ranunculus stems, pink seeded greenery, white pampas grass picks, pink ranunculus picks, a few rosebuds I cut off of a rose stem, and this light green hydrangea stem. For the lower shelf, I'll be using this stone textured vase along with its mini version. These are new at Hobby Lobby and I love how high-end they look. For the larger vase, I'll be using 3 cream colored rose stems I found in the Target dollar spot last year, keeping it sweet and simple. For an added touch, I placed another single cream-colored rose stem in with a basket of thrifted books. For the living room floating shelf, I made an arrangement in a crock using the same faux florals as the dining room arrangement, but added a few beige baby's breath stems instead of the silver dollar eucalyptus. For the bottom shelf, I placed this cute gold patina bud vase with white rosebud stems on a wood riser along with a single white rose, and since I already had the same stems in the planner from my winter decor, I decided to add 2 small pink rose stems from my faux floral stash to add a pop of pink to tie in with the arrangement above. In the entryway, I have a large black floor vase I purchased from Kirkland's. I'm just going to fill that with the same silver dollar eucalyptus stems and these really pretty bleached sola flowers on natural ting branches. Another item I find to be delicate and romantic are bird cages. Without the birds inside, birds are meant to fly, not be locked up in my opinion, just saying. They are a great way to add vintage charm and look so pretty when filled with candles, potted plants, or flowers. I brought home this sweet dome-shaped weathered bird cage. It was 50% off, so I paid $10. I'm just going to fill it with a few faux beige baby's breath stems and prop it up on a round wood riser. Sticking with the bird theme, bird prints are also a great way to add a romantic touch. Makes me think of the term lovebirds, which is very fitting for Valentine's Day. Landscape prints are always a great option as well. You can never go wrong with those, in my opinion. I ended up ordering a few prints from Etsy. I'll link the shops below. Once I purchase and download the prints from Etsy, I have them printed out at Walgreens. So if you notice, I have two of the same cottage oil painting print. One is on satin paper and the other on canvas. The canvas print was a mistake on Walgreens' part, but they gave it to me anyway, and I liked it so much I decided to use that one to frame and display on the dining shelf. Another type of print I love are tapestry prints. They look so pretty paired with landscape prints, which is what I chose to do with it. You'll see those two prints on the floating shelves in our living room. Before adding the prints to the frames, I learned this little trick from Pinterest. If you have glossy prints or prints that give off a glare and you want to get rid of that, all you have to do is take some regular Elmer's school glue and paint it over the photo with a foam brush, and you'll see once it dries, it becomes completely matte, no glare whatsoever, and is completely see-through. There are no brush lines. It doesn't distort the print. I was pretty amazed by this hack. I'm not so sure it was helpful once I put it behind the glass frame, but I prefer matte or satin prints over glossy, so it was definitely useful in that regard. I found these two antique gold frames in a 5x7 and 8x10 at Target. They were very affordable at $8 and $10, and I thought the gold tone would be perfect for the bird print and tapestry print. A very obvious way to add a bit of romance to your home are candles. I normally use white or cream colored candles, but occasionally I like to add in these taupe taper candles. They come in 3 or 4 different sizes, and they also have it in a twisted taper version. Hobby Lobby had so many pretty candle holders. All of these seemed very French inspired. I love the floral shaped designs and the vintage ornate glass. These were on the very top shelf. I almost missed them, but so glad I didn't because they were so beautiful and unbelievably affordable at $4 and $5 each. Even the metal floral and distressed wood candle holders were incredibly pretty. I almost wanted to bring all of them home. I decided on the ornate glass candle holders because they worked well with the glass votive holders I picked up at Walmart. If you saw that video, I'll link it below in case you missed it. I grabbed a few more of those taupe taper candles, and then I'll also be displaying the neroli and bergamot Better Homes and Gardens candle that I also purchased from Walmart. To finish the entryway, I wanted to switch out one of the pillow covers to something a bit more feminine that has some texture, so I found these 18 by 18 fabric rose linen pillow covers in pink and beige, and they were only $8.99. So I decided to bring home the beige cover, and then I found this blush pink striped throw blanket in the Target dollar spot for $5. It's very thin, but I'm only using it for decor purposes, so it worked out perfectly. The next few items I did not bring home with me, but thought you might be interested to see. The lanterns and terrariums would definitely add a romantic touch to your home, along with ornate gold pieces such as this mirror and antique gold metal keyring. And if you can't find actual vintage books, these distressed book boxes are a great option. I already own this heart-shaped wood bowl, but it's a great piece to add if you want to keep your Valentine's Day heart decor subtle. Now onto the fresh floral arrangements. I normally go to Trader Joe's for fresh flowers. They usually always have a great variety, but it was slim pickings this last week, so I ventured over to Albertsons instead, and they were stocked with most of what I had in mind. I grabbed some pink roses, mini green hydrangea, mini pink carnations, baby's breath, and two types of eucalyptus. For the living room coffee table, I'll be using this distressed vase from Hobby Lobby. For the dining table, I have this large glass vase from IKEA. And for the kitchen, I'll be using this copper Turkish tea kettle I thrifted from Savers. I mentioned in a previous video that we are giving our kitchen a makeover, which is why I'm keeping it hidden for now if you were wondering why I'm not including kitchen decor for this video. So stay tuned and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the final reveal. I hope you all enjoy my French country inspired romantic home decor ideas. Hopefully, they will be useful for you for Valentine's Day or even into the spring season. I definitely feel that my decor style is transitioning. More and more, I'm loving French country or French cottage, so I plan on slowly changing things up around the house little by little. Maybe purchase new floor lamps, maybe a new chandelier for the dining room, and just start adding in pieces that have more of a vintage French vibe. Like I mentioned earlier, our kitchen is the first room to get that French country makeover I've been longing for, so I can't wait until it's finished and I can finally show you guys the finished product. If you enjoy my videos, please hit that like button, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. I have lots of exciting videos on the way. I'll see you all in the next one.